Hello, I'm Alan Keays, and I'm joined today by Darren Marcy, and we're here to provide you a look at some of the stories we're working on here in the newsroom. Brent Curtis will have a story. We had a story last week announcing that Senator Leahy is going to be having a hearing on the heroin problem here in Rutland and community solutions to helping to address that. And today they announced who some of the witnesses will be who will be testifying during that hearing. And I know it includes the U.S. Attorney Tris Coffin, Department of Health Commissioner Harry Chen, as well as the police chief here in Rutland, James Baker. Those people will be taking part in that. Also in tomorrow's paper, we'll have an update on the Brooke Bennett case. Michael Jakes, who pleaded guilty to killing Brooke Bennett, the girl from Randolph area. It was a case that's been pending for quite some time, but a sentencing date has finally been set. It will be taking place in May. He faces life without parole, I believe, plus 70 years.
Case that a lot of people have been following and be very interested in watching the end of.
Yes. Also in tomorrow's paper, Gordon Drusilla will have a story about Keays 2 that's located up on West Street. It was recently sold to a company out west, I believe, and they had a meeting before a committee of the Board of Aldermen where they, I guess, approved allowing them to keep the tax stabilization in place for the company that bought Keays 2. And also in tomorrow's paper, there was a bust involving the U.S. Marshal Service here in Rutland, where they caught a guy wanted for stealing a car up in Bristol. So Brent Curtis has been tracking that story. I know you have a story about a visitor who's coming to our area tomorrow.
Yes, and actually he's here already. We have the national commander of the American Legion is in Vermont. He's going to be touring a variety of posts. He also spent some time yesterday at the Vermont Children's Hospital, I believe is the name of it. Apparently the Legion has donated the money for, I don't know the details of the bed, but some sort of a pediatrics, looks like an intensive care type unit bed. But I think it was a $40,000 or so donation. But he's going to be visiting posts. He'll be down here in our neck of the woods Saturday, Castleton, Middlebury. I think he's starting maybe in Manchester, heading up north, and it's good chance for the local folks to get to see their national leadership and been there a little bit and kind of a social seating.
And also tomorrow we'll have some sports in the paper, and let's go to John Shramek, our sports reporter, to find out what he'll be covering this week.
All right, thanks, Alan. So tonight here in the sports department, we're going to be watching the Castleton State College women's basketball team, who's traveling to Brunswick to take on Bowdoin in the opening round of the NCAA playoffs. If they're able to win tonight, they will play again tomorrow. And, of course, they just won the NAC championship last weekend, so hopefully good things coming out of them tonight. Back to you guys.
And also in tomorrow's paper is our weekly feature that I know a lot of people like, Street Talk.
Street Talk.
And I know you were out there doing at least some of it.
I did some of it, yeah. Myself and Josh Bassett, our intern from Castleton State College, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
We kind of tag teamed it this week, and we went out and hit the streets, asking folks what they think of the proposed 10 cent per bag, I don't know if you call it a fee. It's not really a tax, but the idea is, you go to a local supermarket or big box store or whatever, and they give you those little plastic bags. Could cost you 10 cents per bag if this measure passes. It's not really, a lot of people are looking at it as a punitive type thing, and really what they're trying to do is get folks to reuse their bags and or bring in cloth bags, something like that. But I tell you what, from our experience on the streets, not very popular.
All right. Well, that's a look at some of the stories we're working on here at the Herald for tomorrow's paper. Thanks for watching.